regards to what are the stigmas that exist in the Caribbean region, when we look at our history as colonial entities and the history of slavery, we know that there's a serious stigma associated with mental health disease. Many persons are afraid to even indicate that they have issues or they have challenges with managing what's happening with on a daily basis, and they rather keep silent because if you say the word, I don't feel too well in my head, the first thing that comes to mind is that you're crazy. And if you're living in Barbados, they may call the name Jenkins. So there's a serious historical stigma attached to persons having mental health issues, and many times it's not addressed within our region. Bearing that, when we look at our system, our healthcare system, traditionally our healthcare systems have been centered around secondary and tertiary care, where persons have been admitted to hospital for treatment. And unfortunately, with persons seeing that occurring, that adds to the stigma that is associated with mental health disorders. But I want to make the point that it's important to have prevention as part of your approach, and therefore our system now has to have a shift that we do more work that's based in our communities where mental health is a right, a human right, that everyone should have the ability to attain, and that there should be support systems within our communities, within our families, within our schools, within the various settings that allow persons, first of all, to be able to identify that they have mental health challenges that they're unable to handle, that they're able to share that with someone, and they know where they can go to get that assistance. Bearing that in mind, we know that we have a deficit in resources. First of all, human resources. We don't always have the training that's needed for that identification to occur. When we think about specialized care, most persons may be able to access that care within our cities, but when we come to rural areas, the number of persons who are able to give that care is much reduced. And therefore, if we use an approach where we have training of teachers, we have training of other providers within different sectors who can be first responders, especially when we consider we're having more hurricanes and other events due to the climate change, then we are better able to, first of all, be able to identify and then show people where they need to go to get that help that they need to overcome their mental health challenges.